Hello everyone, my name is Josipa, you can call me Jos. I'm CEO and co-founder at Revuto, and today we'll be discussing what Revuto is and what is happening with our token sale on Cardano. First of all, a little bit about our solution. Revuto is what we call an active subscription management solution. That means we help you control your subscriptions and pay only to those you explicitly confirm. A little bit about the problem. What's happening today is that the average consumer, especially in Europe, is spending around 130 euros per month on subscription payments. That means it's a total of 5% of all of their monthly spends, which in and of itself isn't a negative thing, but what's happening is that we tend not to review these payments. So we're paying both for the things that we're using, but also for the things that we're not using. What's interesting about this market is that it's growing 100% year over year, according to TechCrunch. And the reason why is that investors, both public and private, are rewarding companies that have subscription-based revenue instead of the regular ones. So both companies that should and that shouldn't are transitioning to this subscription-based model. According to a recent report from Gartner, 75% of all of the organizations that are selling direct to consumers will have one form or another of subscription-based revenue. The solution for that is Revuto. It's an intuitive way to block, snooze, or approve every payment for every subscription each month as you decide you want to. What that essentially means, on an example of Netflix, is you'll get a notification every month saying Netflix wants to charge a certain amount for their monthly subscription, and you'll get to choose if you want to approve, which means you pay for the service and you get to enjoy in it. Block, which means you don't pay it and the service is suspended because it's a prepaid service. Or snooze, which means you get to postpone this decision for a certain number of hours or days. It's a completely intuitive solution and everything happens in seconds. What makes us better is that we're one of the only solutions that allows you to unbundle the monthly packages. So you, without ever having to unsubscribe, you get to control your expenses and you get to not lose your account, but get to decide each month if you want to use your Netflix, use your Spotify, and also use a range of your SaaS tools, which you use for development, design, and marketing. So we're one of the only ones that allow you both to track your subscriptions, but also to control them. Using Revuto is quite simple, and sign up and adding your subscriptions takes less than a minute, and it's in 6 simple steps. The first step is you create an account and you select a plan. For individual consumers, Revuto is completely free of charge, so you only get to pay a 4%, what we call protection fee, for the subscriptions that you approve. For those that you decline or block, you don't get to pay anything, so it's completely free of charge. Pro is designed for people who have more than 10 subscriptions, mostly freelancers and small business owners, for which we charge a small subscription on top. The next thing that you have to do is add all of your subscriptions, choose if they're an active subscription, so if it's an existing account or if it's a free trial, and in the end, add your card which you want to pay and you're done. This is the only way you can freely and truly enjoy free trials without ever risking that they will charge you without your explicit consent. And now a bit about the token sale on Cardano. A little bit about Cardano Cardano is a 3rd generation blockchain. And the reason why we're so excited about it is because it allows us to have fast, cost-efficient transactions. And by the design of the Cardano platform, it's very future-proof and focused on security. For us dealing with payments and other people's money, this is of extreme importance and relevance, which is why we're so happy to be on Cardano. Revuto is one of the first, it's actually the first ever token sale on Cardano, and we're issuing our native token called REVU, which will enable you to completely change the way you use subscriptions. What's happening with the Revuto dApp is that it allows you a couple of things. The first one is it allows you to actually pay with crypto. But secondly, also, if you don't have the funds, you're able to borrow them with an interest. And if you want to, you can allow lending and then earn an interest. So all of this is allowed with the Revuto ecosystem. A bit about our timeline. I don't know if you know, but we're currently in our private round, which is lasting up to 14th of May. It's targeted around big investors with checks anywhere upwards of 300k euros. It's mostly designed for big launchpads, VCs, and professional investors. And you can find out more about the following tiers in our white paper. If you want to have more information and join our community, we would kindly ask you to visit our website at crypto.revuto.com and finally join our Telegram group at Revuto. Thank you very much and looking forward to our future updates.